Hi guys, welcome to or welcome back to the No Gluten Zone. I create content for people with food issues, whether that's food allergies, food sensitivities, food intolerances, or just autoimmune issues that affect your diet. While there can be differences in those things, there's also a lot of similarities. So I cover a lot of topics that include all of that. Today I want to talk about how you deal with restaurants that are offering food for people with dietary issues, food issues, if you will, and they say they've got it down, they say they know how to handle it, but then you get food from them and you see that they don't. So I'm going to name names. I'm going to say that my church quite often has events and they offer food, it gets catered. Some events we pay for our food, some of them they just give it to us. It's part of the deal when we serve. And 9 times out of 10, when they need allergy safe foods, they go to Jersey Mike's. And Jersey Mike's provides these box lunches. We had a conference like 2 months ago and they catered it, and they have catered several conferences in the past for my church. At the conferences, we do pay for this food, and they have box lunches for everyone picked if they wanted, turkey, ham, beef, whatever it was, and we paid for it ahead of time. And then you get your box lunch, and it has in it a small sandwich, a bag of chips, and a cookie, a chocolate chip cookie. And they had them all labeled what they were, and then there was a separate table where there was the allergy ones. There's a few of us who are gluten-free, and then there is someone who's always vegetarian. That was marked as well. So my issue is when I open my box, and this happens every time they cater or they supply us with food, there is my sandwich, there is a bag of chips, and there is a chocolate chip cookie, and the chocolate chip cookie is not gluten-free. I even brought it home from this last conference. In the past, I just didn't eat them because I was suspicious, and a friend of mine goes there pretty often, and she says the only cookies they offer are cookies with gluten. They do not have gluten-free cookies, so where else would they be getting these cookies? And they look identical to the cookies that everyone has in their box lunches. So I found a contact form online for Jersey Mike's because this has happened so many times. And it's really frustrating because somebody might be newly diagnosed, or they may have even had something going on for a long time, but they think if this is a gluten-free box lunch, everything in here should be gluten-free. And they're just going to eat it, especially if it's like a child who doesn't know any better, but even some adults would assume. I mean, it would stand to reason that if you ordered a gluten-free lunch and you get your box lunch, that everything in it should be safe for you to eat. Why would any company put poison for you in your box lunch? It just doesn't make sense. So I found a contact form online and I filled it out, and I told them that this has happened over and over and over. And I told them why, it was very dangerous, extremely harmful for people, and that they need to reevaluate their education for their staff and provide safer food. And that was like 2 months ago. Crickets. They have not even answered me. So I am here to share this information to hopefully help keep others from accidentally eating these unsafe cookies. And before someone tries to say that maybe they were gluten-free, I brought it home and I had my gluten detection dog check it, and it was not gluten-free. And they have catered for so many years now that I've had these before I had a gluten detection dog, and they also failed with the NEMA sensor as well. So, number one, I'm hoping to protect others from getting sick, from assuming this cookie's safe and eating it. But number two, I'm hoping that everyone else who has been in this situation and has been given these cookies will contact Jersey Mike's. If enough of us speak up, hopefully we will get a response. They should have answered me. They should have apologized for putting poison in my lunch, and they should have said something along the lines of, we are going to re-educate our staff and provide safer meals in the future. That would have been the appropriate thing to do, not to ignore my contact, which had a very serious situation. So I think that covers this. I am going to ask you again, if you have been in a situation like this, specifically with Jersey Mike's, please reach out and contact them and let them know. And if you've had a situation like this with another company, leave it in the comments, let me know, and also reach out to that company and let them know. So I hope this was helpful. Have a great day, and God bless you guys.